Hello, this is a video tutorial for using the new feature in Blackboard Service Pack 13 called Video Everywhere. Video Everywhere is a video capture and deployment tool that is part of the Service Pack 13 upgrade. So it's already built in to Blackboard, you already have access to it. What else do you need to use Video Everywhere? Well, you need to have a webcam so that you can shoot the video. It's also a good idea to have a headset. You'll see when I do this video in a second that I have a headset, and this way you have the microphone located at the proper distance from your mouth while you're talking, and also the earphones allow you to eliminate extraneous noise. You're only hearing what's in the headset, and so you don't get any reverberation that sometimes you get if you're listening to the speakers in your computer system. You also need a Baker College YouTube account, which you already have because Baker College is part of the Google Educational Apps institutions, and part of those apps is a YouTube feature that is already built in. When we go in to use this feature, we will have to log in to our YouTube account, and you do that using your Baker login information. So we're going to show you how easy it is, and in this particular video we're going to show you how to use it for feedback, giving feedback to your students. Feedback is very important. It helps students improve. One of the important aspects of feedback is timeliness. If I don't give you feedback very soon after you've done something, it can start to lose the relevance. If I wait weeks to tell you something that you were doing is wrong, you may have had multiple opportunities to correct it, you just didn't know it was wrong, and I did not give you any timely feedback. So it's important to give that feedback timely. It also helps establish expectations, because if there is something that the student isn't quite doing the way that you would like, this is your opportunity to make it right. It is also can be personal if you don't use the same feedback for everybody. Good job to all 15 people doesn't really add a lot to it, but if you have individualized, personalized feedback, it can be more meaningful. You also have the ability to get maybe more detailed than you would in a written document, so that can be more effective. Another nice feature of doing feedback using video is that it allows the students to play it back. If they're really working on trying to improve, they can actually listen to the presentation more than once. So in order to do this, I'm going to just click on the Grade Center here, and I'm going to pull up an item here that I know needs to be graded. And I'm going to work my way over here to the Seminar 4 item. View grade details, view attempt. Now normally this is something you're used to seeing. You have your assignment pops up in this little 2/3 screen over here to the left hand side, and you have the ability to insert comments and highlight things, strike throughs, whatever you want to do, comments in the margins. You can still do that, and that can be very effective. Oftentimes an instructor will use this box over here to the side called Grader Feedback, and they will just type some information in here, maybe a summary of what they put on the paper. But one of the other nice features in the Grade Center is if I click on this A, it opens up the toolbar. To get this full toolbar, it opens up this particular spot here, this icon for recording from webcams. And if I click on that, that's going to launch my Video Everywhere. Click my Record from Webcam, and I can click Start Recording, and I'm going to be asked to sign in. I was already in, but normally you'd be asked to sign in first. And again, those are your Baker credentials. I've already been in multiple times, so it did not ask me to sign in. You're going to want to see this bar here along the side when you are talking. This is just your volume, and you need to see that. If you do not see this, you may either have it on mute, which is this item or button right here, or you may be unplugged. Your microphone, if you're using a headset, may be unplugged. So at this point, all I need to do is click OK, and it's going to start recording, and you will see the timer advance. Hi Mary, this is Bob, your instructor. I wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on your work for Seminar 2 and then I would go in and talk about whatever I wanted to talk about that was personal to that particular student. When I'm done, I stop recording. I can start over if I didn't like the way that sounded, or if I missed something and I wanted to add something in there. It's very easy, just hit start over and it will re-record. And you also can upload this video into this particular spot, which is what you're going to want to do when you're done giving feedback. There's two choices: play in place, which is the default, and the thumbnail, which opens into a new window. Play in place allows you to adjust the constraints. I usually leave them alone just because you don't know what size screen somebody's going to open this up on. You don't want to make this very large, because if they're not using a large desktop screen, if they're using a tablet, they have to do a lot of scrolling side to side and up and down in order to see things. So it's best just to leave it alone. So all you have to do now is hit insert, and we have our video, and hit submit. And down in the spot you can see here's our video, and our students have the ability to just play the video. That's all there is to it. Thanks.